Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the pay to win account and we're checking out something that a lot of you might not have an option to do, which is within our guild hall, you do have the Hellscape. So right here is the Hellscape, guys. Most of us do run the Twisted Realm. Remember, every other day to get Twisted Essence out of there, you want to be running the Twisted Realm. But down here, the Cursed Realm, a lot of players can see the Cursed Realm, but they cannot get into it. They cannot do anything with it, and it's because you do not meet the minimum requirements to enter the Cursed Realm. You can see right here, high resonating crystal levels or high resonating crystal maximum level limits. So the current level requirement is 456. Maximum level requirement is 580. So looking at the resonating crystal right here, our crystal level is 489. So we do meet the requirements. Our maximum crystal level is 660. So we do meet the requirements on both of those counts to go ahead and get into the Cursed Realm. So here is the Cursed Realm, guys. Now the Grotesque Mage, a lot of players have been asking where the avatar frames come from. You can see up here some of the top performers and exactly where they are at. In addition, the last time we were in the Cursed Realm, we ended at 33%. I am hoping with the formations that we're running today that we can actually beat out the current record. And the reason is the ranking of this is a little bit different when it comes to the rewards. You can see right now, the last and only run, I did one single run, guys. We are 18.5%, which means we qualify in the top 20%. And we are entitled to elemental cores if we stay within this certain bracket. I'm hoping that we can increase it a little bit. They do give you 10 chances per week to go ahead and improve here. And you can see the rewards do go up a little bit, but when you get to the point of the top 10%, you do start getting Stargazer cards, guys, which is awesome. And then if you do rank in the top, I believe it is 50 or top 200, you do get multiple Stargazer cards, but you get a number instead of a percentage, which I think is pretty cool. And you can see it goes all the way to the top 50, all the way to number 1, guys. Right there, it is the number 1 player. We got 18 billion damage there. That is right, 18 billion damage to come in at number 1 currently, which we're at 18.6. So the other thing that makes this relatively difficult is when you're fighting the heroes within here, you have to build all of these formations, guys. So you can see the formations we ran here, again, utilizing Siddalax's hero here. We built these formations and I don't have work built out, but it's interesting to see how these battles kind of play out. And I think I'm going to follow Damon on this one just to really maximize his damage. I tried following Oden last time. And remember, we're bringing Rain in here for maximizing our damage. And here we have the Mauler team, and we do have Merlin to try to keep this hero alive. I think I'm going to drop Rowan in here just for the fact that I want to try to support and try to keep these heroes alive. I keep having a problem with the heroes dying to Iran out here. This combination, we are running Saurus, which is an absolute monster in here. Then on this team, we are going to drop out Gwen. We are going to drop in Cecilia to allow us to maximize our damage on Arthur. And then the final one, I'm kind of out of heroes. But one thing to note within here is actually, I think I'm going to put a Strilled in here. The one thing to note in here is you cannot ult. So you see this little bird cage right in the middle. During battles, allied heroes are unable to trigger their ultimate abilities. That is right, guys. None of these heroes are going to get ultimate abilities. They cannot trigger their ultimate abilities. So you do have to really keep that in mind when it comes to the heroes that you have here. Each time their energy points reach 1,000 points, which is when they would ult, the full amount of energy shall be deducted for them and their normal attack damage is increased by 100%. That is right, guys. So it is going to be a big damage amplifier, I guess. The effects can be stacked up to 800%. This battle in particular, I'm a little hesitant on. I think Estrella would give us a little bit more defense, but I do like running Gwen is here as well. Just for the fact that hopefully we can burn down the clones that the Grotesque Mage comes up with. So we're going to start at the beginning battle, guys, and I'm just going to let these run and see where we can. So we ran through all of our formations. I got the best heroes I have. Again, trying to outfit 6 total teams in here is quite a bit to do, but we're just going to go ahead and we're going to let this run and see. This one you can see Warwick with his bone breaker ability just throws folks everywhere. It's very cool to see that he is just getting tossed everywhere. He's just getting stunned everywhere. As much as I love folks, I think it's funny that the whole entire trail of heroes just follows him around and they just throw him all over the battlefield, guys. Rez, of course, just stacking minions everywhere because they do come up. He don't come up from the ultimate ability, but in time they do. Here again, we're following Damon on this one. Not sure if it's going to make a big difference. We might have had to follow Oden. And again, we're just trying different formations in here, trying to get one to click, trying to get one to work. Seems like Silas is holding his own back there, bringing up the healing. They're just sitting in a stack of healing while Scrag is trying to diesel everybody right over and knock everybody back. Folks win everywhere. Scrag just literally sits right in this little back corner. This one, Rowan, I'm hoping that the potions can keep the heroes up. Had the problem of a lot of heroes were dying out relatively quick in here. And boom, there's the potion cart refilled on this one. And it looks like Iran in this combination is just going to destroy us again, guys. I'm going to have to work out something for this battle. And look at the chain stuns. I feel like we're going to need more stuns in that ability. Here, guys, of course, we do have Raku and we have Saurus maximizing their damage. Remember, Raku is really does a crazy amount of damage with his normal attacks. We're amplifying the damage right here with Lorzen being up here. Leica, of course, for the debuff that we have, as well as the twins stacking or actually connecting Saurus and Raku together. You can see, guys, they are putting out some massive damage over here, over 3 billion damage. And Arthur, pretty tough one to kill here because he has a lot of shielding and he has a lot of mitigation, guys. I feel like on this one, we should definitely put Ainz in the middle, which again, we're kind of getting used to running these formations. A lot of players do not get to see these formations at all because they don't have access to this part of the game as of yet. It does take a considerable amount of investment to get to this point, to be able to fight. And here we have Arthur versus Arthur, Arthur versus Albedo. And then our final one here, let's see if this one is going to make a difference. We have them marked up there. Remember, we got to take out these ads as well, which I think that's really what we're going to have to focus on. It looks like they're getting burned down here. Cassie, of course, teleporting around when she does her damage. And again, it's interesting to see with no ultimate abilities what these heroes can do. Overall, doing some pretty decent damage. I mean, I know it's nowhere near having, you know, all of the Elder Tree max out and a lot of that, but we're surviving almost the entire time of the battle. So 10 right there. So we did break our old record, guys. Went to the top 12. So I'm going to challenge. We're going to switch this out one more time just because I feel like Gwen was pretty good on that one. But a couple changes. You know what? We're going to put him right down in the middle. We're going to put Ainz in the middle. And then that team seems solid. This one I did not like. I like the stunning ability up here. But I feel like, you know what? Let's go ahead and drop in. See, maybe Satrina would make a difference. Maybe Granite would make a difference. You know what? Let's drop in a hero like, let's try Mishka. We haven't used Mishka for anything as of yet. So let's drop it in here. We'll run this one more time. Then the other ones, guys, I'm just going to auto battle. I'm not going to come back to this again and again and again. But I just wanted to show it to you so you guys could see the team comps that a lot of players are running. Again, some of them we do not have the proper team comps. I've seen a couple on Reddit. I've seen a couple on Discord. You know, you can copy formations when it comes to the top players, but a majority of the heroes, most of us do not have. Glad to get to that top 12, which if I could get 10% or under, I would like to be at. I feel like I need a lot more in the Elder Tree. That's the part I feel like I'm missing, is that Elder Tree aspect in there to really continue to be successful and push through here. One, the engraving, again, makes a really big difference. Two, the Elder Tree, I feel like here would carry a really big weight because you have 6 teams. And across the teams, you have a ton of classes. Even here, guys, the RNG factor is taking us out. We did a lot more damage last time, but here is Mishka. And the reason I did this was the wolves. I wanted to see how the wolves, which looks like Iran just killed the wolves right off the bat. Mishka didn't make that big of a difference. It seems like we need more crowd control in here to stun Iran like what Sophia is doing. That's okay, guys. Like I said, we're giving it the best attempts here. The best of 10 attempts. So I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to auto battle the rest of them, see exactly what we turn up. And that'll be where we're at for the week. Just like running the Twisted Realm, guys. Make sure you're maximizing your damage in there every 2 days. If you do have access to this, make sure, again, you are maximizing your damage within here every 7 days to maximize the Twisted Essence that you're getting here, but also the engraving mats. And Ainz is getting kind of the double buff right here. As you can see, the haste on there for Nemitsu, which makes a really big difference in there, guys. Nemitsu throwing up all of his totems, but Ainz just getting that supercharged haste from Arthur from the aura that is right behind him, allowing him to just pound out damage, guys. And I love how the whole entire screen shakes. To see how you went down, which I don't have her built at all for this. And then see, looking at normal attacks, Kren and Gwen both have really solid, really strong normal attacks. But I feel like even there, Gwen really isn't even attacking. I don't know if it's locking her out or if it's just kind of attacking too quick. It almost looks like he's throwing up a really big delay here. That Gwen isn't even firing the arrows like she normally does. And I believe that is what he does as well. Lucretia holding it down on this one, guys. And then, of course, Tassie teleporting around like crazy. All right, so 10.69. So overall, pretty good on that one. Top 8%. 7 challenges left, guys. So we can just challenge and actually... you can begin the battle and then you can just skip the battle. You don't want to. So we're going to run the rest of these, see if we can get better than that top 8%. And that might have been our best attempt that we're going to get in here. Still at 8%. We have 4 more challenges. And then we'll go through and we'll look at the damage that we pulled out of these. Still 8. See, that might have been our best attempt that we had. And our final one, guys. So let's see. 9.7, 9.8, 9.8, 10, 10, 10. So it looks like that 10.48, 10.697. Again, that was our best attempt right there. I feel like we could definitely push this a little bit more, guys, but at the 8%, that's pretty good. I'm definitely happy with that. That will actually score some Stargazer cards if we can stay in there. Now, in addition, we do get the Twisted Essence, which I love. We get the engraving mats, and then we do also get some Stargazer cards. Again, if we can stay in here for the next 5 days, which might be a little bit hard, but even if we do come a little bit lower outside of that 10%, I'm perfectly okay with it because it is free loot that we were not getting before. So guys, that is the Grotesque Mage, and that is our Cursed Realm. Again, if you don't get to see it, it's because at this point you do not meet the requirements for it, but top 8% from 33% last week to 8% this week is very cool to see. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.